Well guys, that's what we're going for. Those two oak logs way down there, they sure do look close now, don't they? Well, we are at the top of a hill. We're going to try it. I'm going to take you along to maybe get a feel for how cliffy this is. Let's see, we got to start this beast up. That was that tree that was over here that we kind of did a video a few, it might be a week or two ago now. There's the stump down there. It almost looks level. But we got to get through here and down to there. Ah, Lordy. We're going for a ride here. Uh-oh, I thought I was going to catch that. That wasn't no little tree. That's a good sized tree. Remember, I cleared all this out in the video, did all the trim so I get in here and out. As I recall, I think I cut that at about 13 foot. I got it up off the ground. It's an oak. And I don't know what sawmill I'll take it to, but I'm going to get it out of the wet space. I don't know if it'll be any good because you can see the checks going into it. But that gives you an idea of its size. It's big. And that one there is probably just going to be firewood. I really think so. There's a lot of firewood, but all this is ash. Once it comes down like this, it's really, ash is trash. Oh, I got a waterfall over there. Check that out. That's kind of neat. Wonder if there's any gold in this creek. Everybody's always panning for gold in these things. I used to have a bridge across right over here many, many years ago. And there's barbed wire everywhere. Look at that burrow on the side of that. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I used to have a bridge. There's some of the leftover debris from it. Went from here over to there. I don't know exactly in what direction. That's kind of my property. I don't think that tree there is on my property. It might be. I don't know. There's an ash tree there. That's let's see. That's probably on my property too. I think that's the rest of this, but I doubt that that's any good. Anyhow, that's what's kind of going on in this video. Welcome to Frickin' Jeep. My name is John, and that's kind of what's going on tonight. I am going to try to clean up some of this mess, and we're going to bring you along. I'm going to drive you out with going and seeing what we're going through. Yeah, that looks, I would still burn it. If I cut it up and split it, I would burn it. It doesn't bother me to burn that because there's days like today where it's warm and you don't need anything with a whole lot of heat factor. I did leave, I left my chain on there. So I'm going to leave the tripod here so when I come back, because I got to come back with a tractor, then we can video you. And I cleared this out a couple weeks ago. Sorry about the noise, but that's kind of the way running equipment's all about. I cleared this out. Picked up a bunch of rocks. Now here it's not wet. There's no problem here. Now it gets wet up here. Now you can see, like, I guess you missed it. There's a spring there. There's a spring right back there. So, but right here it's pretty solid. But there's a spot up here that's pretty mushy. Oh, see the deer go by up there? Right down in here, I don't think there's a spring there. The spring for that is right there. Or up in, oh, it's right there. We'll turn this off for a second. But right through here it gets pretty mushy. And I showed you some tracks that I made before where I sunk. There's a spring. A big spring up here, there used to be. Yeah, it's still there. I haven't, oh, look at all the briars. I don't know if this is, I'm not getting down in there. That's where the pipe is. I probably need to clean it out. I put a pipe underground here years ago because that spring would come across this water here, or across the ground here, and make such a mess that you couldn't do anything. Somewhere over here there's a pipe that comes out. It's been a long time. Maybe it's not coming out anymore. Trying to think. It should be about here. This is a deer path pretty much. I don't see it. But I bet it's still here. It's probably under these weeds or something. Mine got crushed here. Looks like I ran a piece of equipment through there. Oh, here it is. That's from over there, and it's dripping down there. There's quite a bit of water. It looks like I've battered that a couple too many times. There's a creek that goes through here. It used to keep the pond full of water, but the pond dam washed out, and that's just another thing on the list that I got to do. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get the tractor and bring you back in a little bit. Bye bye. One of these days I'll try to repair this tractor. Hear it? It won't start. I'm turning the key switch every time. It's hitting the solenoid, but the solenoid won't kick far enough to activate the starter. You might say it's a battery. A lot of people say, oh, it's bad this, bad that, bad this, bad that. No, I'm getting ready to get a jump wire on it and hit it right at the starter, and it'll start right off. So I'll bring you back in a minute to show you that. Bye. Well, I don't think you'll be able to see. It's kind of dark, but I pulled the wire out that goes into the solenoid. Now, I got to have two hands to do this. I can't do it with one, so I can't really. And the tripod's back where that log is. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this thing up, and you'll have to take my word for it because I just can't set it any place that'll stay put. So I'll be back in a minute, or you know, maybe I can set it right here. I don't know what you're looking at right there. Well, let's see if I can get this thing, get my hand in here. That's half the problem, is getting your hand in here. And then seeing where you got to go. You got to put one wire in here and bring one wire up there. Starts right up. Now, in the past, I've changed about everything that you can imagine on that. Let this warm up a little bit. I've changed just about everything that you can imagine on that, even right down to the, there's a fusible link in there. I've changed all the switches. I've changed the ignition switch. And I don't really, I've changed everything except for changing out all the wire. What I'm going to do is put another solenoid down there and have the activating switch hit the solenoid, and then that solenoid will just activate 12 volts to there. But I've been putting up with that, and it might only do it, it might not do it for the next 10 times I start it, and then it'll do it again. So we'll be back in a little bit, so I might not turn it off when I get down to the other spot. Bye-bye. Well, nothing ever goes exactly as planned. When the gas gauge is on empty, you got to take time out to fill it up. So that's what I'm doing. We'll get down there, believe me, we will get down there. Like his setup, big line, 1 inch. It's a 1 inch line. That one over there's got a 3/4 inch line, and it fills that thing up quick. It's already filled up though. Bye. Well, here we are. I just shot a 5-minute movie and forgot to turn the camera on again. It seems like I'm doing that a lot. That's kind of high off the ground, so I'm going to back up to it and plop it down on the ground and then rehook it, because I'd like to just pull one end. I was just showing this piece here that I made. Pretty handy piece if you're into pulling logs out of the woods. This is just a piece that you got at the tractor supply store. Back then it was probably Central Tractor. And what my problem was, every time I had a ball here, you pick it up and the ball would flip down. So then I welded all this nonsense on here, and it just turned out to be good for hooking up logs and getting them out of there. I forgot I lost that thing there. Anyhow, that's good. I'm going to, like I said, I think you'll probably be all right about here. I think you might not see it hardly at all. Like I said, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to just drag it forward. I don't think you're going to get hit here. Back up to it, drag it forward, plop it down, then rehook it so I can pick it up, and it's only dragging at the very end. My plan, but you know how plans go. I did bring another piece of chain down. I guess I could show you that. That's the way I got the grab hooks in there, or hooks or whatever, weld-on hooks. So I can hook that up, and once it gets down, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll bring it here, but it might roll. We'll give you a gamble. If I lose you, sorry about that. I don't plan on knocking you over. That's my favorite broken tripod. Bad. Now I'll rehook that. Of course, you probably can't see it now. Yeah, you can. I'll be darned. I'm kind of lucky, didn't I? What's nice about all these different spots I have on here, which you can't really see. I can come around here now. I can either hook it in this way, or I come around. I'm going to come around and rehook it. That should pick up a little bit. That's a lot of log for this tractor. That log probably weighs more than the tractor. Let's see how much it picks it up. Yeah, that might be a bit too tight. I kind of don't like that. But I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. Alright. I'm going up. I don't know what I'm going to do. See, here's where I can't take the camera. I can drive off into the sunset. That ain't no problem. Then I got to come back and get the camera, which isn't no problem. On and off, on and off, on and off. Tell you what I think I'm going to do. Well, I can't carry the tripod. I'm going to come back and get you later. We'll see you. Well, I got you here, but it ain't easy because the tripod's in the way of the clutch. Let's see what we can do here. Oops, I got to take the brakes off. I know I got that tree back there, but I can't swing it around to show you. I'm in low range. I'm going to switch to high range. High range first gear. That ain't too bad. As long as it doesn't spin down there and pull me over. It's wanting to go that way. I'm going to let it down a little bit. It's a bumpy ride. But it's coming along. Now swing it a little wide. Digging a big path, filling the log full of mud. That ought to be fun to saw. I know that log weighs more than this tractor. Pretty sure on it. Thinking that log, nah, maybe not. No, I guess not. I don't know what the tractor weighs. Pretty exciting here, isn't it? Now, you can't tell that this is a whoop-de-doo. You can't tell that that goes down. And I'm going to, for entertainment purposes, if I get off this tractor, I don't feel like turning the camera off. Yeah, I got a pretty good trail. Oh my goodness. I was raking leaves the whole way. Crap. See, normally I like to have this up higher. So I dragged, oh well, that's the way it is. I'm gonna put you, I don't know where I'm gonna put you. I guess I'll put you right here. Tripod don't want to go on angle even, on angle. I can't see the, yeah, that's a whoop-de-doo. Let me see if I can't get one leg a little longer. It's a heck of a hill here. Of course, that's too much. And all the branches here are springy. Entertainment purposes, yeah, see, you're on springy ground here, guys. Ah, we might make it. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Try to get some of this trash out of the back of this. I just don't feel like, and now the one leg's a mile longer. Yeah, why does it take you so long to do a video, John? Or do a project? Man, that is packed in there. I wasn't planning on that. I can't get that out. Maybe raise it up a little bit higher. It's probably going to come out when I do that whoop-de-doo up there. Rocks. Oh, that is solid, guys. There it goes. I don't know what's going to happen. You guys are going to see it. I'm going to leave you on this side. Oh, now I need another long leg. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Got a little bit of leaves here, which that's all right. Man, I did some plowing there. Anyway, I'm up on dry ground now, so I'm all right. Well, I'm not on dry ground, but I'm gonna move it up on dry ground, so I'll bring you back in a little bit. There's that crooked leg, because that's how steep this little bit is. That's how steep it is. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Hi guys, well, we made it. Here's where we're at. I'm going up there to where the water doesn't build up and get too mushy. There we go. We're up there where it's pretty dry. It didn't tear up the ground too much here. Now mind you, this is probably, I don't know how long this video is right now, but it takes a whole lot longer to get a log out of the woods when you're doing a video. A whole lot. And I'm not even messing about it. You can't see, I think when we started, the sun was out. Now it's getting windy and cold. Now I'm going to drop it and take the chain back and get the other one. That's too far to jump over, guys. I don't know why. I'm probably better off putting this one on this bill. Need the chain for the next one. So we'll just do a quick drop. It got all covered with mud. All right. I'm not bringing it around for the next one because I want to get done today. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. End of the day and I'm wore out. That's got them in place, got them up on the log. They're totally off the ground. Pretty sure I'm going to make this one into firewood. This one here I might try. I don't know. Like everybody says, you don't know what you're going to get till you get into it. Pretty good log. That one there's a nice sized log too. This one's sticky wood. This one's oak. Anyhow, got them up off the ground, which is what I want to do. Now the rain can come and wash the dirt off. We'll see you later now. Bye-bye.